Hey, Michael here with Success for Others, and today we're going to talk about one of the biggest mistakes salespeople make that costs them tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars year in and year out. The one discipline, the one area that most people just aren't good at or don't have a system for or haven't given a lot of thought is follow-up. It's critical, man, to sales success. A lot of people, you know what, they're not going to buy the first time. My wife is not going to buy the first time you meet with her, regardless of what you say and how good you do and what options you give her. She is not buying the first night. She is always going to take the next day or two to either discuss it with me or just internalize it on her own before she makes any major purchase. That's true with clothes, jewelry, anything. It's just the way it is. Appliances, that's how she rolls. So follow up with her, follow up with many of your clients is going to be key. Staying in touch, making sure that you're top of mind awareness, making sure that when they do finally make the decision, I'm going to buy, that you're the first person that comes in their head. And you don't do that by leaving message after message after message that says, hey, I just called to see if you had any questions. Yeah, give me a call if you have any questions. Great. Hope all is well. Okay, bye. That's not follow-up, man. You got to give them something value. You got to give them something. And I don't leave messages every time. And I'm persistent. But I have a system. If I call you the first time, I'm not leaving a message. But I'm calling you on your cell phone. You saw my number. If I'm programming, you know who it is. Second time, I'm going to call back. And if you don't answer, now I'm going to leave a message. Right? But I'm going to give you a message that's something that, hey, listen, you know what? Something we forgot to talk about last week when we were together, a couple days ago when we were together. I thought maybe you might be really interested in. It's really cool thing that's going on. Give me a call so we can discuss it. Thanks. Boom. What's going on? I don't know. But they're going to call me to find out, aren't they? It's also the tonality that you use, right? I mean, are you smiling on the phone? Are you happy? Are you upbeat? Or you sound, like you just been run over by a Mack truck? You sound like it's, the end of a 12-hour day and you just, you're dying. It's real important the message leave upbeat. People want to do business with people that are happy. People that are successful. Successful people aren't miserable people. They're happy people. Okay, so be happy. Smile all the time. Use a nice upbeat momentum. It's just who you are, right? People will gravitate to that. And then follow up with a purpose. I always lock down before I leave any house what the follow-up schedule is going to be, what the expectation is, and exactly how it's going to go down. That way they know and they're expecting it when it happens. If at any point in time, they don't want to talk to me, I'd just rather have them tell them not to talk to me. That they're done. They made a decision. But until that point, I'm calling. I'm staying on top of it. I might even get even more creative. I might drop a card in the mail, a thank you card. I might, there's lots of things that you can do when it comes to follow-up. But here's today's message and today's homework for you to focus on. When it comes down to follow-up, make sure that you're locking down a next step with the customer after every sales presentation that you did not close on the spot. What is the next step? Define it. Ask questions. Make sure you know when, what time, who you're talking to, what phone number is going to be best, a good email to send a confirmation 15 minutes before just to remind everybody. Get the information on the front side. Lock it down. Program it into your phone. You're rolling with a smartphone right now like everybody else. Put it in your calendar right then and there. Call Mary. Boom. That's the first step. Now when you start making your follow-up calls, don't ever leave a message that says, hey, just wanted to check and see if you had any questions. Hey, it was great meeting with you, Mary, the other day. Call me if you have any questions. We're here for you. Don't do that. Come up with a good message. Give me a reason to call you back. Inspire me, right? Create a curiosity. Right? Just make me curious. Your voicemail messages should create curiosity. If they create curiosity, you'll get a call back. Now, when they call you back, tell them what it is that you had to tell them. Tell them what special it is. Tell them what's going on. Tell them how, this accessory you thought about after you left the house and you think that it might be a great addition. And add something to the proposal. And tell them why you're adding to the proposal and why they should consider it. I bet you got their attention. Right? You'd be amazed at how people respond to that kind of stuff, man. It's awesome. That's a relationship. That's how things work. That's what people want today. So make your follow-up of value and then be persistent and be consistent. Just because you called them once doesn't mean that it's over. Call them until there's no need for you to call them anymore, till you get a yes or you get a no. Make that your goal on every single call that you don't lock up while you're sitting with the customer. You need to get to either a yes or a no. That's it. And until you have that, you're not done following up. And then get creative in your follow-up messages, and you can, email, careful, text message, careful, right? Voicemail, phone calls, stick to old school right now, because I think that's got a more personal connection, and I have a lot more success ear to ear than I do with anybody, on any other level. So hope you enjoyed this week's Success for You news. If you haven't subscribed already, go to our website and do that now, www.successforothers.com. Thanks and have a great day.